What's up, guys? My name is Shay. My boy G is over there somewhere. We are currently in a cemetery, an undisclosed cemetery, in the location that we're at. We're out filming haunted and abandoned locations. We just got through talking to an elderly man who was telling us about the cemetery, and he remembers when he was younger, a big thing that was going on in this town that three girls claimed to be witches was in the cemetery one night doing some kind of satanic rituals or something, and there's a train track right here behind me. So they were doing their satanic ritual whatever, and one of the girls jumped up and took off toward the train track when she heard the train coming. Apparently she was going to take her life, but she took off back that way and ran right smack into the train and killed herself. Well, the other two girls that was back here, they started freaking out, and they ended up seeing what happened to her. They ended up taking their life right here, and this is where they buried them, right where they found them. I'm going to show you the tombstones. Here's one of them. He told us to come back here in the woods, and there's one right here, one right there, and that one right there. He said all three of them. They took this one because she was close enough to the train track. She was so, I guess, mauled up or whatever, couldn't be, she was tore up. So they actually brought her back here and buried her right here. He can't remember their names, and the headstones are so old. I mean, you can't even, there's some kind of star or something on this, but I can't make it out. And this one right here, from what I can understand, I can't show you her name, but she was 18 years old. 18 years old. So they were young girls back then. Very young. And we can't see what's on these. I can't even feel it with my fingers. So all three of these girls were doing satanic rituals back here. They claimed to be witches, and this one right here committed suicide on the railroad tracks. They buried her here, and then the other two girls right here apparently seen what happened and took their life as well. And he said this exact same spot is where they found them, and this exact same spot is where they buried them. So we're going to do an EVP session here. I'm going to get out the necrophonics. I'm going to set my camera up right here. So we're going to do an EVP session and see if we can get these girls to talk to us. Hi, my name is Shay, and from what I understand, the gentleman told us that all three of you girls took your life one night out here in the cemetery, and I was just wanting to get confirmation from that. If you can talk to me, that would be great. Did you commit suicide out here one night? Yes? I heard yes. Why did you commit suicide? Cursed? You were cursed? Yes. So she said she was cursed. Who were you cursed by the devil? No? Was you cursed by a satanic ritual? Ugh. That was spooky as crap. Why did your other two sisters commit suicide? Were you trying to contact the devil? Yep. Were you evil? Was all three of you evil girls? Did the devil tell you to commit suicide? Did the devil tell you to commit suicide? Why were you doing satanic rituals? Were you trying to curse somebody? Do you still roam this cemetery? Yes. There's there's a really crazy voice on here that just doesn't sound good. Do you still run on the railroad tracks when you hear a train coming? Do you still roam the cemetery? Do you still perform rituals out here? I feel really creepy sitting right here. Can you tell me what your name is? Because I can't read them on these headstones. There's a really evil sounding voice on here. Am I talking to a negative spirit? Am I talking to the devil or Satan that committed these girls, that made these girls commit suicide? What were the girls' names that committed suicide out here? That's crazy. Can't really tell what they're saying. But this is a really creepy graveyard, guys. I don't think the old man was lying to us. He said that his mom and dad, he remembers asking his mom and dad exactly what happened, and they wouldn't really discuss it with him because he was so young. But when it happened and he heard them talking about it, he would sit there around the corner and listen to what they said. And so that's how he knows what happened out here. And when it happened, the police, whatever they had back then, I'm not really sure. It was the early 1900s. I guess they had police. I don't know. But the whole town, like, kept it quiet, or tried to keep it quiet, so nobody would know what happened. But I can't wait to go back through the video when I edit it and see what I come up with. But yeah, this whole actual cemetery is really kind of creepy. But yeah, that's what happened here. But they really didn't talk about it, he said. But yeah, that one, and that one, all three sisters was out here doing satanic rituals, and all three of them committed suicide that night. But yeah, there's some old tombstones out here, some old headstones. But that's what happened in this cemetery. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Please help a girl out. I'm trying to grow my channel.